So welcome to this video. We're going to be learning vital signs from Moving Pictures Rush. Now, there's a lot of bar chords for this, basically minor and major bar chords. So we've got C. We're going to be playing the C minor. So that's as such, C minor. And that's a B flat major and a G minor, like so. And then a G sharp major. And then occasionally he plays an F minor, but usually he plays this one instead, which I'll flash up on the screen. You can check it out. It's a very difficult chord, really, if you're not good at bar chords. Hopefully you're strong, and if you're not, this will strengthen your arms. You basically got to fret the first fret here all the way across, and then your third finger on the third fret of the fifth string, and then the fourth finger in the fourth fret of the sixth string. So it's like that. Quite a stretch. So the song starts off. And I love this chord. I think it sounds so gorgeous. It has such a nice resonance when it's ringing through. By the way, I've got just a touch of chorus on my my British plexi. It's on my line 6 Helix LT that I have, and which I'm trying to get used to, and still haven't really dug into it that much. But anyways, pretty good unit so far. So alright, so it's and then now we've got the verse part here. Now this is going back and forth between C minor, and we're basically working off of the sixth string. We're working our root notes are basically all going to be on the sixth string. For example, here is C, B flat, A and G and F. Okay, so, and did I say G sharp? G sharp, G. Okay, so the verses are C minor and then G sharp major. Goes back and forth. Now there's an important syncopation that occurs in this verse. I'm going to count it out and demonstrate this. There's sort of a funny off-kiltery kind of thing that Life's in Place, which is really nails it for this song. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the cycle starts again. So it's a very long phrase. I'll mostly be playing just downstrokes because he actually does the upstrokes, as you know. He goes like that. But we'll just focus on the downstrokes first because you got to get that first. Once you've got that, you can throw in your little upstrokes like he does. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the cycle starts again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you notice he kind of hangs around on the C minor there a little extra after the sort of a. It can trip you up. Yeah, practice it and get it down pat, and you'll be ready to rock and roll. I would say he's Andy Summers inspired here. I mean, the Police were active then, wasn't it? It was 1980-ish, 81. Yeah, for sure, the Police were out and influencing others. Andy Summers is one of my faves. No, I'm getting off track here. So then the little riff goes. Now you notice I did twice, twice there. Usually it's once, just the rest of the song, but the very first time he introduces that in the song, he plays twice. Da, 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 da. If you watch the video, it looks like he's looking at Neil or something. I don't know, during that part. Maybe they had to remind themselves that they're doing it twice there. It's a very complex song, actually. And actually the song kind of sounds a little bit out of place on Moving Pictures. To me, it sounds like it's a song that's reaching towards signals and Grace Under Pressure already. You can hear that kind of new direction in songwriting coming out. And this song sort of sticks out a little bit on the Moving Pictures album. Interesting, isn't it? Let's go over that little riff in detail. Right? That's your first 3 notes. And then these 3 notes. So, and then like I said, the first time you do this twice instead of just once. And then you play G sharp. And now we're actually moving up to a 5th string based bar chord, which is a D sharp here, major. But we're going to drop the bass note for the 2nd chord. We go. So first it's D sharp, then it's D natural. So, but you keep these in place. And then we're on to the B major. All right, so it's. We've got that intro part again. Now, I'll have to check the recording. I think he does. See, sometimes he'll go. So he'll play that F minor before he rings right into that the G sharp chord. So sometimes he'll go like that, or you'll go like this. This is what I'm talking about, why it's a complex song. It's not just like cookie cutter verse, cookie cutter chorus, cookie cutter bridge. That's not Rush's style. So what have we covered so far? We got the intro. And then so notice when basically he comes on an upstroke, sort of when he's closing off, like if you've done a little section, he comes to upstroke, it kind of keeps it clean. You see, it kind of keeps the phrases kind of bunched together. And then we've got this part. Whoops. Now, in other parts of the song, rather than muting it with your right hand and kind of chugging it, he's going. And if you watch the video of them playing in the Montreal recording studio, Les Studio, he's just like throwing his arms around, you know, like Big Townsend. Alright, so now we got another section to learn. Everybody's got. So basically you're playing a lower portion of the chord and then you're playing a higher portion. So you're sort of playing the lower 3 strings and then you're hitting the treble string. So let's say bass strings and treble strings. So you start off the bass strings twice, and then you go with the treble strings, and that's the C minor, and then you go and you do that twice. And then you let that ring. You let that marinate a bit there. So he's not going down. He's just staying on the F, the G sharp. So again. Now, as far as my right hand, let me just say what I'm doing. You would think I'd be playing right next to the bridge, but I'm actually playing right up here, sort of in between the 12th fret and the 24th, really. I'm hitting with my nails and the pick. I'm going... I'm really trying to get a real percussive-y, bright sound. And not just holding my strings like that. I'm dampening. I'm pushing them down, letting them go up. What's the word? Staccato. So it's really, really bright staccato. Got a section where Geddy Lee is doing his cool little solo, and for that part, Lifeson plays a C diminished 2, I think it's called. I'll flash it up there in case I got it wrong. But this is a bar chord across the 3rd fret, and you're playing just 2 fingers here on the 3rd and 4th string, and he does that twice. He goes, everybody's got mixed feelings, and then he goes up here to this chord. So this is a new chord. We haven't looked at this yet. I'll flash it on the screen. And he kind of, I would call it like a flourishing kind of style of playing. He goes... You really want to hit close to the bridge with your pick to get that kind of ringy sound when you're bringing up from the top treble strings down to the bass. If you want, you can throw in the bass note that Geddy Lee is playing. He's playing a B there. Or is that a B flat? So it's... Pretty stuff. Oops. Pretty. So at the end there, I just forgot. So that's basically the end. Basically those 3 chords, aside from the pretty part there. Alrighty, I'm done. So there you go. I knew this would be a quick lesson. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, hit the bell icon so you know when I'm putting a new video out, and of course lots of videos on gear and guitar lessons for progressive rock and classic rock, mostly progressive rock. And yeah, this channel is keep blowing it up. Talk to you all later. See ya.